Okay, today we start with journal ledger trial balance long question. This question has opening entry. See, we are not written, anything is not written with them. We presume they have debit balance and we know our assets have debit balance. So we have two assets, one of 7, one of 5. That means total 12 lakh. And I have Preeti as credit balance. Liabilities have kept credit balance. So that means Preeti is our liability, means Preeti is our creditor. We owe her money. So 12 minus 3, asset minus liability is equal to capital. So 9 lakh is my capital. So let's proceed now how it will look like in the journal entry. So let's move to the journal entries of this question. The journal entries will be like this. First, cash debit, bank debit to Preeti to capital. This is our opening entry. Second entry is withdrawn from bank for office use, and this is for personal use. So we have two things, office use, personal use. So cash to bank and drawings to bank will be the entry. Why? Bank asset decreasing and here cash asset increasing. Drawing is like capital decreasing. So that's how we post this. Now here if you want you can club these two entries also. As they are on same date you can do that. Cash debit 20,000, bank debit 20,000, 10,000. Sorry, not bank, drawings will be debited. And bank is reducing by in total 30,000 rupees. You may club, you may leave it different. Initially, we have just started question. I leave the decision to you. Both will give same leisure to us. Then we made a credit purchase because it's not written purchase goods from Preeti for cash. It's only purchase goods from Preeti. We presume it to be a credit purchase. Purchases expense increase gets debited. Preeti liability increase gets credited. We paid salary, which includes prepaid salary. This was means salary amount is total what we are paying. What is going out as cash is 50,000. But there are two parts to it. 20,000 is at salary, normal salary you have given to XYZ your employee. 30,000 that person has taken advance salary. So that's called prepaid salary. So in a way we are treating it like two transaction. First salary to cash 20,000, second prepaid salary to cash 30,000. This also you want you can club. It's on same date, salary debit, prepaid salary debit, cash credit. Amount for the same will be 20,000, 30,000 and amount paid by you 50,000. Both will give same answer, but initially for understanding of leisure, I've posted it separately for you. There's no issue if you club it. Next, deposited cash in bank, bank asset increasing debit, cash asset decreasing credit. So these are our journal entries. We need to do the total here also and close the total with double line. Now I move on to the next thing, preparation of leisure. I'll first suggest whenever you have an opening entry, write brought down for each leisures. Say, let's start with cash account. On 1 1 balance brought down. What was my balance of cash? Look at your journal. The balance of cash is 7 lakh rupees. I put that amount here. Now I come to my next leisure, which is my bank leisure. Again, it has debit balance 1 1 balance brought down. Amount for this is 5 lakh. Assets balance comes on, brought down comes on debit side. Then comes Preeti. Preeti is liability. Liabilities have credit balance. So for this, balance Brought down of Preeti comes on credit side, which is rupees 3 lakh. Next ledger which we need to prepare is capital. Capital is again having credit balance, balance brought down on credit side 3 lakh. See, as of now, other entries, what we are doing, the name of account to be debited, credited, we are writing. Don't make that mistake. I'm seeing some of you are writing here the name of ledgers which are debited. For opening balance, we don't do that. Please remember, opening balance is balance brought down. Assets on debit side, liability on credit side. You don't have to give a breakup of this, only the amount given to you. Let's move on to the entries. So first opening entry is posted by us. So these brought downs we have already shown. Next transaction is you're depositing cash in, you're withdrawing cash from bank. Cash is increasing, bank is decreasing. Amount is 20,000. I repeat, cash is increasing. Why? Bank. Amount 20,000. I can simultaneously, if I've drawn all formats, if now as more ledgers have started, you can draw the format once on each page and write a particular amount. Name all ledgers. Approximate idea you can get how many transactions are there, so that many lines you leave for ledgers in which that account is involved. So here bank is asset decreasing on second one. Reason is cash. Amount is 20,000. So we are showing it in one debit and one credit. Two places we have shown the same thing. Can you see that? Two places same thing is shown. You can do that simultaneously. Now my next entry. That was drawings to bank. Drawings to bank, drawings increases. Sorry, drawings is debited, bank is credited. So let me write here same date 2/1. Reason is drawings. Amount is 10,000. Let's move down. Let's come to bank. Drawings ledger. In drawings ledger on debit side, date is 2/1. Reason is bank. Drawings is increasing. Amount is 10,000. Let's move ahead. Third transaction, or which we have in the question, purchase goods from Preeti. Purchase expense increasing. Let's come to purchases ledger. In purchases ledger, we have made a purchase from Preeti of rupees 1 lakh. Purchase expense increase on debit side. I write here Preeti, it's a credit purchase. Amount is 1 lakh. Then I move to Preeti. I already have Preeti's ledger where I have a balance brought down. So Preeti is getting credited. Reason is purchases. Amount is 1 lakh. Let me come to the next ledger now. Next ledger is salary to cash. I have clubbed this entry also, but let me for ledger teaching you separately. Salary debit, cash credit. How much? 20,000. So date is 4/1. I write here salary. Amount of salary is 20,000. Let me come to salary ledger for you now. Come to salary. Right there. Date is 4/1. Cash. Amount for the same is 20,000. Next part of this entry only is prepaid salary. So what I have is the entry F part, prepaid salary to cash. 4/1 prepaid salary. If you club these two, you lose marks. Please understand these are two different transactions. One is salary expense. Prepaid salary is paid for next time. Next month you will not have to pay that. So writing the same thing with 50 might give you the same balance, but it is not the right way. You will lose marks for the same. So now I will not put it in salary ledger. I'll put it prepaid salary. How much am I paying? 30,000. This is my asset ledger. Reason here is cash. Date is 4/1. Now, last transaction with a deposited cash in bank. What is increasing? Bank with what amount? 50,000. What is bank is increasing with 50,000? Reason is cash. Date is 6th. In cash, cash is reducing opposite side. 6/1. Cash is crediting, getting credited. What is getting debited? Bank. What is the amount? 50,000. It's difficult to write with this pen, but you try to put amounts one under the other. Put commas while writing the amount also. This is posting of journal in ledger. We have shown all transaction. This is a advisable method, quick method. Once the formats are drawn, if you do that, you will be quick in this. Now I start with my ledger work. Let me explain this balancing of ledger to you. This is debit side, this is credit side. Here we show decreases, here we show increases. We want always increases will be more than decreases. So this side is more, this is less, we come to know. So here on last date, make provision for balance to be carried down to next month. Okay, write that. After you have written that, draw a line here, do the total of this side. I can easily do it. 7,20,000. Close it with a double line. Write the same total. This has to be at parallel level. So same level. Sorry, this has to be at same level. It's not upper niche. Be careful because you people are doing that quite often. 720 comes here. Close this with a double line. We have done the balancing. Here, what is the total as of now? 720 minus 20. 7 lakh. 7 lakh minus 80,000. 620. So balance is 6 lakh 20,000 rupees. As this is asset, asset will have balance brought down. On first Feb, you will have a balance brought down of 6 lakh 20,000 rupees. Alternatively, this total is what? Do it in rough. How much is this total? 1 lakh. So 720 minus 1 lakh is 620. Writing amount one under the other and then writing the total or manually deducting the total if few transactions are there will be saving your time. Now I'll suggest one more thing to quickly do to get more marks. Like this leisure might be for 2 marks. You've got 2 marks. Journal marks you have already got. Now put it in trial balance side by side. So number 1, I prepared cash leisure. Cash is asset. I'm writing this A for your understanding so that you don't go wrong. It's not compulsory. You write, I'll not deduct marks. This is required only for your understanding. How much is the balance? We are not writing total 720. We are writing balance 620. Half mark you are getting for this also side by side. Now I come to my bank leisure. Bank can be asset or liability. In this case, bank seems to be my asset only. 550 on this side, 30,000 on this side. Obviously, increase side is more. This is my asset. So on decrease side, I make a provision for balance. And that balance is called balance carried down. Do the total of which side? Increase side first. 550. Write that same total on other side. 5 lakh 50,000. 550 minus 30, 5 lakh 20,000. That's my balance of bank, which comes in the next month also as balance brought down. Sorry, 1, 2. Amount is 5 lakh 20,000. Same thing has come here because this is asset leisure. Now let's move down to trial balance, and there I put this 5 lakh 20,000 bank asset. Bank can be liability also, that I will teach you later on. As of now we have done this, so we are showing it is an asset, we are showing also as asset. Next, we come to third ledger, which is Preeti's ledger. Preeti's liability increase on credit side, decrease on debit side. We have only increases, no decreases. So on this debit side, we have balance carried down. How much is the total of increase side? 4 lakh. Write the same total here at same level, 4 lakh. So what is the balance? 4 lakh. Same balance. Next month, 1st of Feb, balance brought down. Now, common error which you people make is you do the total, write the total only as brought down, or draw just two lines, don't write the total. This is total, this is closing balance, this is opening balance. Please don't mix the three. Show them separately and clearly. This is compulsory. Otherwise, ledger marks can be lost. So we know Preeti has credit balance. Brought down is on credit side now. So under credit balances, I put this balance of Preeti, which is 3 plus 1, 4 lakh in my trial balance. Preeti, liability, credit balance. Just writing for your understanding. So I put it on this side. Now the next ledger which we have is capital. Capital increases are on this side, decreases are on this side. So credit side is more than debit side as expected. So write the same total here. Close it with double line. Same as your balance carried down. On which date? 31st first. Same becomes on 1st of Feb. Balance brought down. Capital has credit balance. Now let's show this under credit balances. Fourth ledger, capital. Next ledger is drawings. Drawings is nothing but opposite of capital. So here on 31st we have debit side is more than credit side, opposite of capital, so increase here, decrease here by default. Okay, it so bank 10,000, 31st 3, same becomes your balance carried down. Write the total. Next month, 1st Feb, balance brought down 10,000. We put the same under debit balance side on trial balance. Drawings is basically opposite of capital. 10,000. Next ledger we have is purchases, which is expense ledger, and in expense ledger, no brought down. Simply write here balance, no BDCD. Write the total, close it. And expenses have debit balance. So write here purchase 1 lakh. Let's move up again to salary ledger. How much is salary? Salary is expense. Increase here, decrease there. Increase side is more. As it is expense ledger, I write only balance here. 31st first, 20,000. Write the same as total. Close it with a double line. And here under debit balances, I write salary 20,000. Last ledger is prepaid salary. This is expense. Prepaid salary is my asset. Let's close this ledger also. So 31st first, debit side is more in assets. Put the same total on both sides. Here we will write balance carried down. Why? Because this is my asset. Next month I have a balance brought down. 1 first Feb of 10,000. So same is my asset. So it comes as balance. Sorry, the balance was, uh, I forgot the amount. Let me check. Balance was 30,000, not 10,000. Make the correction. It's 30,000. So I put that same balance here, 30,000. Now I will do the total. Arithmetically, I will not be wrong if these two will tally. 9 and 4, 13 lakh. Here 6 and 5, 11. This is 12, 1250, and this is 13 lakh. Total of both is 13 lakh. So here my question is done. I am repeating once quickly what we have done. We did the journal first. What did we do in the journal? We had passed the journal entry using accounting logics. What should be debited, what should be credited, rules of debit credit, asset liability increase decrease we saw. Then we prepare cash account. In cash account we have posted all things. What was special here which we had was opening balance. We wrote the totals at same level, calculated the balance, had the balance brought down. Again, bank is another ledger for which the opening entry balance was given to us, asset on debit side. Then we came to Preeti. Our liability, we were given the balance brought down for her also. And post that, we had capital for this also. We had the balance. Capital balance, sorry, is 9 lakh. We need to make it okay. I'll make the correction here. The capital balance is 9 lakh. Sorry. So make this correction. So capital balance 9 lakh. We had posted it correctly there, but somehow made a mistake here. Drawings 10,000 debit balance. Purchase no balance brought down. This is our expense. Salary 20. Prepaid salary 30. When we check the total of two sides was coming same. So that's the question based on journal ledger trial balance. Now let me tell you how the marks could be. Each tick that I am putting is for approximately half mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 marks is for this. This is a randomly made question. I am just giving you an idea of marking here side by side. Now when we come to this previous one, ledger, each ledger can be for somewhere between 1 to 2 marks depending on the level required. This could be half or 1 mark, half or 1 mark, half or 1, half or 1, half or 1. Preeti has transaction minimum 1, bank has transaction 1, 1.5, and cash 1, 1.5 for 2 marks because the transactions are more. Journal entry could be half to 1 mark depending on difficulty level. So please go through the video once, twice, understand it, and then you can do the fourth question based on the same. Thank you.